Today, we'll be discussing one of the most significant and challenging times in the history of the United States, the Great Depression. This era was a period of massive economic turmoil, social unrest, and political upheaval that affected millions of people in the US and around the world. The Great Depression was a severe economic recession that started in 1929 and lasted until the late 1930s. The stock market crash of 1929 was the beginning of the downturn, which led to a massive loss of wealth for investors, consumers, and businesses. One of the significant causes of the Great Depression was the overproduction of goods and a decrease in consumer demand. The massive production of goods during the 1920s led to a situation where supply exceeded demand, which led to a decrease in prices. The decrease in prices, in turn, led to a decrease in profits, and many businesses were forced to close. This led to massive unemployment rates, and millions of people lost their jobs. The banking system was also a significant contributor to the Great Depression. Many banks invested heavily in the stock market and suffered heavy losses during the crash. This resulted in a massive run on the banks, where panicked customers withdrew their deposits, causing many banks to fail. The failure of banks resulted in a further decrease in the availability of credit, making it difficult for businesses to borrow money and invest in new ventures. The Great Depression had severe consequences for the people living through it. Millions of people lost their jobs, homes, and savings, and many were left homeless and destitute. People had to stand in long lines for food, and many went hungry. The Depression also had a significant impact on family life, as people struggled to make ends meet and provide for their families. The Great Depression led to a massive shift in the political landscape of the U.S. The New Deal, a series of policies and programs initiated by President Franklin D. Roosevelt, aimed to alleviate the suffering caused by the Great Depression. These policies included the creation of jobs, public works programs, and Social Security. The New Deal fundamentally changed the role of the federal government in the U.S. economy and laid the groundwork for the social welfare state that exists today. In conclusion, the Great Depression was a catastrophic event that had far-reaching consequences for the U.S. and the world. It was caused by a combination of factors, including overproduction, decreased demand, and a failing banking system. The Depression led to massive unemployment rates, widespread poverty, and significant political and social upheaval. However, it also led to significant changes in the U.S. political landscape, with the creation of the New Deal and the expansion of the federal government's role in the economy. The lessons learned from the Great Depression continue to influence economic policy today and serve as a reminder of the need to prevent another catastrophic economic event.